All right. As always, let me get set up here. Always got to take care of business here. Let's see if I can even get a connection here. All right, here we go. All right, so can you hear myself? All right, we're good. This looks like it. Yeah, it's coming back slowly. And I know why I'm lagging, and I can't do much about it. All right. So I got schooled a little bit today, I guess, earlier today, uh, about this. I didn't. I didn't realize that this statement was actually in the report. I thought this was something someone found elsewhere on a news site or something of that nature. So I remember this guy doing a interview in Henderson or some shit. So, but this is Jesus Campos. This is the second, well, the original statement he did. So you can see the date. Here's the second, it looks like. This guy's got some crazy sloppy writing. It's funny, he writes in military time. This happened at 2:35 in the morning, apparently. Oh man, am I? Yeah, no, it's all good. We're still good. All right. So, state of Nevada, county of Clark, whatever this SS Henderson is. This guy's say I, he's his Campo, state of birth, whatever, social security number, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to go into social security on that. There's a little bit going on there. Occupation, surprised they didn't put that on there. They didn't put the home address on there. Email address, business address. Well, he put that down there. I put his phone number. It's interesting. He did put a home address. Okay. Oh, whatever. Let's see. This is interesting how this is written, I guess. So this is, let's see, work and then cell phone. So this was his home number. All right. Do hereby make the following true statements for this guy Goodwin of Henderson Police Department on my own free will. There have been no threats or promises of immunity or reward made to me to make this statement. It is further understood. Oh, am I lagging? Yeah, I'm lagging again. Damn it. See, keeps causing issues here. All right, looks like I'm going. I think I'm going. Oh, yeah, it's gonna lag a little bit because I'm uploading some or downloading some shit while this is going on. All right, so it is further understood that this statement may be used either wholly or in part as evidence in a court of law. I can read this and write the English language. What the fuck? That's a crazy fucking statement there. They make him fill up. All right, so not much here. There's really not much here. I just read through this. So on Sunday, October 1st, 2017, at approximately 10 p.m., I was responding to hot sauce room. Using stairwell, attempting to open door on 32nd floor, 100 wing. It was blocked went down a floor. Let's see. So open door on 32 floor, 100 wing. Doesn't specify which door here. So, okay. It sounds like he didn't really give a shit about this. He didn't care about this. He didn't want to do this. Probably afraid of cops, man. He's surrounded by them at this point, I'm guessing. Got a few of them running through here. Well, it doesn't say. I was told this was when he was in the hospital, which I guess is possible, but yeah, okay. So this is the morning, right? So let's see. Can I scroll up on this? 10:02. 2 in the morning, right? So this is right after it happened. It's right after it happened, right? So some people said he was in the hospital at this point. Not too sure about that. Don't know where that came from because that's not on here. But yeah, not too sure where that information comes from, which is kind of why I was a little weird about this thing. Let's see. So it was blocked went down a floor to use another wings stairwell approaching room 32135. Shots were fired as I was leaving. What? Yeah, this statement's fucked up. This statement's really fucked up. Attempting to open door on 32nd floor, 100 wing. So we can assume. Oh man. Oh, this is just going to be a pain in the ass until this downloads these other PDFs in the background. It's going to be a pain in the ass. That's the reason, man. This archive site is just not cooperating with me. It just does not like doing this live streaming thing in this fashion. All right, let me get this back up on the screen if I can. Oh, I can't. It's lagging me the fuck out. So I'll read it anyway. Well, game's fucking. This isn't working. This isn't working at all. That's fucking awesome. I think it is. I can see myself talking, but yeah. Maybe I should just nuke the other ones. Not even bother with them for now. I'd like to get them out of the way, though. Oh, shit. It's not making things easy on me at all. Let's see if I can change networks. No, that ain't going to help either. Yeah, it's just StreamYard here is not cooperating with me. At all. At all. Yeah. This may not happen because of this. Oh boy. And I think I'm still broadcasting. Let me see. Oh boy. And I think I'm still. Yes, I am. Okay. Well, all right. I could read it. I could read it. Wow. StreamYard tries to fire back up because StreamYard's being a pain in my ass. Because I just lost my entire stream, or lost control of it at least. Man, what a pain in the ass. All right, so continue here a little bit since I can't show it to you, but at least I can be heard on this. On Sunday, October 1st, 2017, at approximately 10 o'clock, I was responding to hot sauce room using stairwell, attempting to open door on 32 floor, 100 wing. It was blocked of went down a floor to use another wing stairwell. So that's not entirely accurate. Let me get back into the thing here. Okay, let me see if I can actually share this without totally nuking everything. Um, let's see if I can get the right damn tab on this one. Should be that. Yeah, it's that. Okay, so it was blocked. Went down a floor to use another wing stairwell. Approaching room 32135. Shots were fired as I was leaving. So what do you mean here, man? What are you trying to say? This doesn't make a lot of sense. Went down a floor to use another wing stairwell. You were going to walk the entire length of two hallways to get to another stairwell to come back up. That's not what you did. You went up the elevator, bro. That's not what you did. So I don't know what he's trying to say here. Approaching room 32135. Shots were fired as I was leaving. And I mean, even just the way he wrote this, another wing stairwell, as opposed to writing, you know, another elevator. I mean, that's, he didn't go up a stairwell. So that's just screwball. That doesn't work. Whatever. This guy's a knucklehead. Shots were fired as I was leaving, and I got hit on my left calf. Called for backup, and security dispatch sent armed security with shift manager. Doesn't say anything about L brackets or anything like that. Like I said, I don't think this guy really wanted to make this statement. So whatever. Sent armed security with shift manager, so and so. I don't know, was it Sottle or whoever the fuck responded, and I was evacuated and went down to baggage area, where what the fuck is that? I don't know. Cleared area and then got medical treatment. 4 Metro officers. First, is that? I don't even know. Before I was evacuated, then SWAT. Is that responded? It looks like it says restored, but it's responded, I think, before I was evacuated in SWAT. All right. Yeah, see, he knows how to spell responded, but he missed something here. Shift manager responded, and I was evacuated and went down to baggage area where SWAT, it looks like it says SWAT, cleared area, then got medical treatment. So SWAT was downstairs at the time. I guess he went down a little bit later, so maybe SWAT went down with him. Maybe he went, I don't know. I fucking don't know. 4 Metro officers first responded before I was evacuated, then SWAT. So he was up there. I guess he's saying he was up there. The first 4 cops got up there. Oh, shit. The two cops we see at 10:17. Not sure the timing on the rest. I haven't gotten to those videos yet, so we'll get there when we get there. Again, that's not something I'm too worried about, but that looks like his statement. Somebody pointed this out to me today, which was kind of embarrassing. I didn't know about this, but all right, I didn't realize this was in there. I remember JB reading this back in the day, but I never knew where to find it till today. So yeah, this is weird. This is very weird. The way this is written doesn't sound very articulate. Doesn't sound very. Doesn't sound like as much here. I don't know. Not a big fan of this. And a lot of it doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. So just wanted to start with that, since we did go a little bit into, I believe, his stuff. Let's see if we got Oh, you know what? I don't think I loaded up Shucks, which I ain't loading up any more statements, man. That's why this is becoming such a pain in the ass. Um, I was on Campos though. Where's Campos? Yeah, okay. So, all right. Well, get to him eventually, I guess. Get to him eventually. Let me see if I can. Is Campos number two? Cruz number two? I don't remember. Campos State. Yeah, okay. So here we are. Daniel Cruz, attendant, valet attendant. Now, I don't believe we have a statement from him. According to what I got written down here, it looks like we don't. So let's. Sorry, I'm out of whack here, man. I'm totally out of whack. Can't remember how to do my job here, man. I got one job to do, and it's becoming difficult. Let's see. So, the final report. Let's put that on screen. All right, looks like where we were. The so Daniel Cruz number two, Campos number one. So we're on Cruz. Valet attendant again. I don't think we have a statement from this guy in the report, any of the witness statements, anything like that. On October 3rd, approximately, what is that? That's almost 8 o'clock. Detectives DeAngelis and Downing conducted an audio recorded interview with Daniel Cruz inside the Mandalay Bay. Also present for the interview was MGM attorney Ashley Eddy. Below is a summary of the interview. I love how they took over the 31st floor of the Mandalay Bay or 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay to do all this stuff. That's fucking crazy. You throw all the people up there right next to the room and start interviewing them. That's fucking crazy. So MGM attorney's there for this guy. That's okay. Whatever. On September 26th, Cruz was working in valet. Paddock arrived in a van and Cruz greeted him. Cruz stated he knows Paddock because he is a regular at the Mandalay Bay and always tells valet attendants his name is Stephen with a PH. Paddock. Cruz was not 100% sure if Paddock was by himself. Cruz described Paddock as a friendly guy who usually tipped $5. It's pretty standard. Cruz stated he was working on Friday, September 29th, and saw Paddock in the valet area standing next to his vehicle with a short Asian female. Cruz believed Paddock was drunk, and the Asian female was happy and nice. Cruz asked Paddock where he was coming from, and he replied that concert across the street. Wow. All right. Paddock gave Cruz $5, and Cruz left. Cruz stated he was 100% sure it was Paddock, and he was 100% sure it was Friday because he took Saturday, the 30th of September, off. Cruz could not remember what Paddock or the Asian female were wearing, and nothing stuck out from his interaction with Paddock. All right. So let's see if we can break this down. September 29th, Paddock claimed he was at the Route 91. Let's see what we got for the 29th at the Route 91 or 29th on the timeline. Let's see what we got here. 29th. Second refrigerator delivery. Okay, so Paddock stopped gambling. Let's see. Rooms cleaned by hotel staff. 1509, Paddock entered room 134. 1509 to 1 in the morning. Paddock remained inside rooms 32, 134, and 32, 135. Holy shit. I don't remember if you left the rooms on that day. Shit. Was this the day? This may have been the day when he disappeared for a couple hours. Let's see. So, room service ticket tolling was charged room 32, 134 at 11:11. So this timing would have had to be somewhere in the middle of all this. So I'm gonna do something really fucking shitty here. And I'm going to go into the door logs, which I really don't want to do. Maybe I'll table that. I'll table that for now. And I'll work that up later into the next video because I want to keep moving here. This stuff sucks to read through this. Okay. Let's get back to Daniel Cruz, page 1. So Cruz claims on let's see, it was working let's see, so 29th saw Paddock with some drunk he was drunk and then an Asian female, the 29th. And it doesn't say what time it was. He's not 100% sure it was Paddock. And Cruz stated he was 100% sure it was Paddock. And he was 100% sure it was Friday because he took Saturday off. That's interesting. Again, there was a day there where Paddock took off for about 3 hours. I don't remember the time frame on that. I'm going to have to go back and watch my own self-talk about that and figure out what that was. On October 5th at approximately 10:06, so this is 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning, Detectives DeAngelis and Downing, along with MGM attorney Ashley Eddy, interviewed Cruz a second time. Detective DeAngelis explained to Cruz that they wanted to question him again, reference the interaction he had with Paddock on Friday, September 29th. Detective DeAngelis told Cruz he had some time to think about it. Detective DeAngelis told Cruz he had some time to think about it. So he, the way that's written, it makes it sound like the detective had some time to think about it. But no, I think what he's saying is Cruz, he probably went and told him, hey, you had some time to think about this. I want to talk to you, referring to the last interview. And then asked Cruz if he was 100% positive what you told us, or has anything changed? Cruz replied, no, it's the same. Cruz explained he wasn't sure if the female with Paddock was Danley, but Paddock was with an Asian female. The female was driving the vehicle, and Paddock was a passenger. As Cruz explained how they were in the vehicle when he observed them, an unknown female interrupted the interview with detectives, and the interview and recording stopped. The interview was stopped due to an interruption and resumed shortly after. So who is this female that interrupted the interview? Is that the attorney for the MGM, I wonder? Who the fuck is this? What's going on here? Little union rep action or something? At approximately 10:49 hours, the interview with Cruz continued. Okay, wait. So 10:49. So how long does the interview stop for? 10:46. So a couple minutes, man. Am I lagging again? Am I? Dude, this is not going to be an easy day to do this. But anyway. All right. So the interview with Cruz continued with the same persons present. Ooh, so this chick stayed. She stayed. Who the fuck is it? Why are we not explaining who got added to the conversation? The unknown. It's an unknown female. Unknown. Ooh, creepy. Who the fuck is that? At the FBI? What's going on here? Is that the intimidator? The interview with Cruz continued with the same persons present. Cruz continued to explain how he interacted with Paddock, who was possibly drunk, and how the Asian female was laughing. Detective DeAngelis asked Cruz, I mean, dudes act differently when chicks are around, you know. Maybe this guy's not used to seeing him with a girl. Maybe this guy acts all goofy when he's got his girls with him. Who knows? Detective DeAngelis asked Cruz if he knew a guy named Phil Torres. Cruz stated he knew him and that Torres was a baggage handler. Detective DeAngelis asked Cruz if he saw Torres on the night of September 29th. Cruz responded, I don't even know. I mean, you wouldn't know, right? You see your coworkers, you don't freaking remember whether you saw them on shit like this or not. Um, I could see that. But, at the same time, they're basically calling him a liar here. So let's keep going. Detective DeAngelis explained to Cruz that he interviewed Torres, and Torres told Detective DeAngelis he saw Paddock on the night of September 29th. Torres stated Paddock was alone and not drunk. Detective DeAngelis explained they were having a difficult time finding a recorded video surveillance file of the interaction Cruz was describing on video. That's interesting. I don't know. 29th, I believe, was the one where they don't show us I could be wrong. I don't know if they show us the actual him getting out of the car, and I'm not sure what the timing on that would be. But there's the theory. There's a theory in the making right there. I never really thought about it in this way. I always thought this guy was just full of shit. But yeah, that's something interesting. Detective DeAngelis asked Cruz if it could have been a mistake in identity. Referencing Paddock on September 29th. Cruz stated it could have been mistaken in identity, and he was only 50-50. 50% sure it was Paddock. Eddie asked Cruz how much the tip was that he received from the individual. Cruz stated it was a couple of dollars. Detective DeAngelis, okay, so he's trying to fuck with him here and get him to basically go against his last statement where he says $5. Detective DeAngelis asked Cruz if he ever referred to Paddock by his name when he spoke with him, and Cruz responded, no. Detective DeAngelis asked Cruz what the Asian female looked like, and Cruz responded, Asian. Cruz described her as being approximately 4'11" to 5'2" with dark hair, so she's a short girl. No, throughout the investigation, detectives were not able to corroborate Cruz's story. None of the surveillance video showed the interaction between Paddock and Cruz. Detectives have evidence that shows Paddock arriving alone at the Mandalay Bay Valet on September 28th at approximately 21:46 hours and not leaving the property until September 30th at 1 in the morning. All right. So this day, he didn't leave at all. So, oh man, there's a little bit to break down here, I guess. First of all, he said he knew Stephen because Stephen Paddock always said, where is it? Stephen with a PH Paddock. And then later he said, did you ever talk to him by name that day? And he said no. So that was interesting. This is, in fact, true. Okay, so September 29th, he saw Paddock in the valet area standing next to his vehicle with a short Asian female. His vehicle. That's how do you know it's his vehicle? I guess you know what he drives, possibly, probably, I guess, knows what he drives. So there's that proves that that's one thing to say that this that's one thing to make a theory behind this. Hard to put out there. Hard to believe this guy, at least. Because if he's saying it was next to Paddock's vehicle, then yeah, they should have video footage of Paddock getting out of his vehicle. The Asian lady was driving, which, I was about to say, well, the Asian lady could have been driving her own car. She could have been driving her car, and they ran up on the valet, and Paddock was flexing, so he decided to use the valet. Not sure, but again, he says Paddock got out of his vehicle. Well, according to this, we don't have the actual statement on this, so which would be interesting to get, but this is one of those things they're probably not going to give us, especially if there's any hanky-panky going on with this, anything, any funny business happening here. But concert across the street, Paddock gave Cruz $5, and Cruz left. So, it's interesting that they don't say who, when they come down here and they refute his statement. They don't say who the actual valet attendant was. They say none of the surveillance video showed the. Oh well, no, there was no valet attendant because supposedly he stayed in his fucking room. He never left the room, or he didn't leave the property until 1 in the morning on 30th. Could he run into him on the 30th at 1 in the morning? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't. We don't have his shift schedule here. I don't believe. So imagine this. I mean, imagine Paddock walked across the street, went to this concert, was hanging out in that crowd. Now, how creepy the fuck is that for anybody that was there? He's chilling in the crowd, probably on the VIP side because, hey, he's probably got the ticket comped. So I don't see them putting him in general population. So, not a guy that spent this much money over this week here. So, this guy gets ticket comped. He's over there in the concert, gets a ride back with some lady, parks in the valet, has her park in the valet. I don't see Paddock taking his car over there. I guess it's possible, but, he could have just walked right across the street, man. It ain't that far. So, to me, this statement is completely possible. They don't say he was not working that night. Let's see, take the Paddock arriving alone. They don't say he wasn't working that night, which is what I thought originally, is that they were saying he wasn't working that night. I think one of the other guys refutes this and says he wasn't working that night, which we're going to find out here in a few, I think, once I start reading those statements. Because I remember something about him not being on that night. But yeah, imagine that shit. 29th, Paddock was at the concert. Like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back into that day and listen to what I put down for that day, because there was a day there where Paddock, I believe, disappeared for about 3 hours and left the room for about 3 hours, and there's absolutely nothing saying what he did for those 3 hours. So I'm not sure if that is actually on 29th. If it is, hey man, there's the big theory right there. All right, so Suzanne Curry, room service attendant. I don't think we have. Oh yeah, this one we might have something from. Let me see. On October 3rd, at approximately 16:51, Detective DeAngelis conducted an audio interview with Suzanne Curry inside the Mandalay Bay. Also present for the interview was Detective James Downing. Dude, Downing is such a cop name. That's such a cop name. Below is a summary of the interview. Suzanne Curry has been an employee of the Mandalay Bay since its opening. On October 1st, Curry worked as a room service attendant, was given check number or whatever to take to room 124. Curry knocked on the door, which was answered by male, who was later identified as Paddock. The name on the ticket was Danley, and Curry addressed him as Mr. Danley, which he did not correct. Curry stated that Paddock did not appear to want to talk or engage in conversation while inside the room. Curry did not notice anything outside the ordinary or suspicious. She also did not notice any other people inside the room or signs that another person was in the room with him. October 1st, 124. Okay. We just saw timing on that. I don't remember what it was, but let me see here. I could probably figure that out. So this was, if I get down to the timeline here, so this was the first, right? I believe she said the first. Okay, so October 1st. Where is the room service on the 1st? Let's see. Self-parking garage. Wait around. Casino gambled. Was in the parking garage. Paddock observed. Okay, room service ticket open for 134. So that was at 12:33 in the afternoon. So it's quite a ways before. So apparently, if this statement is correct, he wasn't getting ready yet in that 134, which he didn't have much to do in that 134, really. He had set up the computer and the cameras, but he didn't have the guns in there. I'm guessing the guns are 134. Well, I mean, who knows? Who knows, really? But it's possible those were sitting underneath the seat cushion or the couch cushions in the couch. Just keep them out of view. On October 4th at approximately 1707, so Myrna Gamboa. I'm not sure. We have one of these, one of the maids here. We have their statement. I believe it's this one. Yeah, it looks like it's this one. So we can read through that. On October 4th at approximately 1707 hours, Detective DeAngelis and Downing conducted an audio interview with Myrna Gamboa inside the Mandalay Bay. Also present for the interview was MGM attorney Ashley Eddy. So Ashley, I'm guessing that's female. Could this be the female that was ran up in the room? Let's see, this is October 4th. When was the second interview with this dude? When this was interrupted. Cruise, let's see, October 5th. Was the attorney late? The attorney show up late to that one? Is that our unknown female that came in? All right. October 4th at approximately 1707, 5 o'clock. Detectives DeAngelis and Downing conducted an audio recorded interview with Myrna Gamboa inside the Mandalay Bay. Also present for the interview was MGM attorney Ashley Eddy and Mandalay Bay employee Catherine Kaufman to assist the language translation. Below is a summary of the interview, so I'm guessing Catherine is probably just an interpreter. I'm guessing Ashley Eddy's the big guns in this. Detectives asked Gamboa if she worked on Wednesday, September 25th. On that day, Gamboa went to room 32135 due to the guest Paddock requesting 5 extra towels. All right. Upon going to the room and knocking on the door, Paddock answered the door and allowed her to enter. While in the room, he requested a new mini refrigerator and cleaning of the room due to a previous guest leaving food items in the refrigerator. All right. Cleaning of the room due to food in the refrigerator. I think you just clean out the refrigerator. All right, whatever. And he asked for another fridge on this day. I don't remember what day he got the fridge. I guess it doesn't really fucking matter. I really don't care. I'll look that up later if I can remember to. While cleaning the room, Gamboa saw luggage in the main suite area, which consisted of approximately 5 bags, maybe more. Okay, so he's got the bags out there. How many bags we got with ammunition laying around? We got 1, 2, 3. So, but this was on the 25th. So this is the beginning. So it could be anything in those. Probably, could have been the guns in those. After cleaning the main suite, Paddock asked for new linens on the bed. While changing linens, Gamboa did not see any luggage in the bedroom. While there, room service delivered food to Paddock. Okay, so there's that. We're going through some of that. Gamboa stated Paddock would stare at her while she cleaned. The fuck? Oh, dude, what the fuck? And he asked her on 2 occasions if she was okay. She stated Paddock was the only person in the room. She observed an open laptop surrounded by papers on a table, but she never saw any guns or bullets. October 13th at approximately 16:13, Detective Hodson conducted a second audio recorded interview with Gamboa at the Mandalay Bay. Also present for the interview was an FBI agent and Mandalay Bay employees Ryan Yanagi, Perlette Ura, and Andrew Harlett. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Below is a summary of the interview. Gamboa stated on September 25th she went to clean room 135. The guest Paddock only wanted the bathroom cleaned and the bed sheets changed. Gamboa did not see any trash to be taken out, nor did she remove any trash from the room. So that must be what they wanted to know. Like, did she take any trash out of this room? I'm guessing because it's the only difference really here, except for they're not talking about the refrigerator and whatever. They never told you what was in the refrigerator from the person before either, but who cares? While in the room, Paddock was on a laptop computer until room service arrived. As Paddock ate, he continued to watch Gamboa. Fucking, they love adding that creep factor into that. Gamboa did not see any other guests in the room. Only bags she saw were neatly stacked up. Gamboa only cleaned the room on this date. Okay, so we do have, I believe, the statement from Gamboa here, and let me find it real quick if I can. Let's see, which one is it? I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one. Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. So this should be it, unless I'm wrong, and then this is going to be a fabulous disaster here. Let's stop sharing the screen. What are we looking for? We're looking for the other release number 2, I think. As far as this tab goes, let's see. Should be that one. Oh no! What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Stop that shit. Of course, to make this easy, I could always just get rid of that. Okay, so I believe that's your statement. Detective Breck Hodson of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department Force Investigation Team conducted a taped statement. Let's see. Today's date going on October 13th. Wow. So this is the 13th. Let's see. When was the original? When did they say to talk to her? October 13th. Detective Hodson conducted a second audio interview, recorded interview. So we have the second interview. It's interesting. When was the first one done? Let's see. I don't know when the first one was done. The first one was done October 4th. So this is the second interview. All right. So all we got is the second interview, I guess. At least that's all I saw. Also present during the interview, especially with Agent McGamey. Okay, whatever. So and so, as well as blah blah blah. It's blah 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 representing Mandalay Bay. Lawyer? We have a lawyer? They didn't mention that in the thing. As well as counselors, so and so and so and so representing Mandalay Bay as well. Ooh, yeah, we got an army of lawyers here, man. And they didn't mention that in the report. They mentioned they had some people with them from Mandalay Bay, but didn't reference what they were. Okay, ma'am. So we're here today just to ask you a couple questions. Reference: you attended in certain rooms and floor. Do you remember doing that? What the fuck? What are you doing? What is this? So if they already interviewed her, why are they asking a stupid question like that? Do you remember doing that? Yeah. Do you remember what day you cleaned that room? It was Wednesday. Wednesday. Uh, that would have possibly been September 27th. No, I'm sure because they showed me my paperwork. What? Okay, this is the wrong person. This is on 27th. Okay, and what time did you go in that room? About approximately. I'm like, I think it's my first room, but I'm not with the time because pre-shift and load the card and then go to the floor. Maybe 4:30 or more, 4:30, 4:35, like that. Man, that's a late time to be cleaning rooms. That's a late ass time to be cleaning rooms, especially if that's your first room. That's late. I mean, checkout's 11 o'clock, check-in's 3 o'clock. I would think everything would be done in between that time, but damn, whatever. Okay, when you enter the room, was there a guest present? Yes. He opened the room. I knock, and then he opened the door and then asked, "Did you, sir, did you request room service?" I said, and he said, "Yes." Boy, it's gonna be a fun one to get through. And then he went to the bar and he asked me to remove. There's things in the refrigerator like cheese. Okay, so this is the same person. So the reason they're doing the second interview, I'm guessing, be because she has the wrong date. She has the wrong day down. Because I believe they said 25th. Unless I'm wrong. Worked on Wednesday, September 25th. Why did they say 27th up here? What are these guys doing to her? Are they fucking with her? Wednesday. Wednesday. Wednesday would have been, yeah, 25th, right? Wednesday. Let's see, Thursday, Friday. So Sunday was the first, 29th. Yeah, so 27th. So Wednesday was 27th. Huh. Yeah, we got issues here. Um, that's why they're messing with her, I guess. Um, and then he went to the room and asked me if I am going to change his bed sheets. Said okay, okay. So he changed bed sheets. Yes, okay, and cleaned out the fridge for him. The breakfast in the bar. Um, okay. Um, it's a big room, like it's a suite. After I cleaned I removed the things in the refrigerator. I went inside the room and just asked me like, "Can you change my bed sheets or something?" What is going on here? Okay, I'm just getting these creepy fucking visions, man. Oh my god, no. And this man, what was he doing when you were cleaning? You don't want to know. He's sitting in front of me, little table in the room, in front of the computer. Little table in the room. Let's see. You think right in front of the window? I mean, possibly in front of the window, or was he sitting on the couch with the table that's there? Because you have the table that's raised up. You also have a table in the front of the television, but I'm guessing we're talking most likely about the table where the pink note was left, or the table in front of the couch. Okay, do you remember what the computer looked like? Oh, sorry, sir, I don't. I really don't. They all look the same, dude. All the ones that were in there look the same. They just have different icons on them. Because when I'm cleaning, especially guests, I'm not really comfortable. I just want to finish the room, but I saw the man. It's like a decent, a decent man, so I don't mind cleaning. What? What are you saying? You guys are all creeps. Okay, and did you empty the garbage cans? The garbage cans are clean. No, nothing. There's nothing in the garbage. Nothing. So you don't have to remove any garbage at all. So this is probably the 25th. It's probably legit the 25th, and I'm guessing it's legit the 25th because he's asked for things to be cleaned out from the guests before. So yeah, I'm guessing the 25th. But they're trying to say this was let's see, Wednesday was the 27th, I believe, which doesn't even fit into Lombardo's original timeline. I don't know what the fuck he got that 28th timeline from. Nothing, no, no. The room pretty clean, except the bed and the bathroom. What? Okay, did he have you remove any other trash from the room, maybe a box or bag or anything? See, that throws me off now. The room is pretty clean except the bed and the bathroom. Why would the bathroom be a mess if the guy just showed up? He's got all his baggage sitting in the front room there. Um, doesn't have anything in the bedroom, she said. In the whatever, dude. Um, I mean, I remove. You mean I? Yeah, take out, throw away. No, just the thing inside the refrigerator. That's it. There's no trash, no nothing. Okay. When he was working the computer, do you know what a laptop is? Yes, it's just yeah, it kind of looks like ordinary laptop like that. And then the table is not so. It's in the front of the window, and then like paperwork's there. That's it. Okay. Tables in front of the window. All right. So I'm guessing. Well, he doesn't have a lot of room to put paperwork around a computer if it's that little as table, but I guess possibly he could have the second chair there, maybe with shit on it, or it could be I guess the he could be sitting on the couch, could be using the table that he ended up throwing a bunch of guns on. Okay, did it look like the computer was working because he was using it? He was using it. Then I when I opened the door, and then he, oh my god, when he opened the door, then he came back to computer working again. When I opened the door, okay, yeah. So he opened the door, went to the computer. Okay, okay, I'm with you. Okay. Did he give you anything from the computer to throw away, or was it just nothing, nothing, nothing? Okay. And by the time he's working with the computer, and then I think he ordered food, and then the room service came. That's why I feel comfortable, because the room service for serve the food, and then the guy sit down on the high table, and then eating soup. High table. So the high table on the oh my god, I can't even figure out which direction everything is. Let's see, it's north. Is that northwest side of the room? Table we really didn't use towards the end there. Okay, that's why I feel really comfortable, because room service is there. And then, was anyone else in there with him? No, he's alone. He was alone. Yeah. Okay. And do you have any idea what he was looking at on his laptop? Nope. Nope. Okay. Do you remember what he looked like? It exactly what I saw on the TV, but the first that they showed me the picture, I think it's not. I don't know. Maybe through that picture, but the first picture, no, the second picture, it's like the if you have picture, I can, you can picture, you have picture, I can. Can you describe him? Was he, how old was he? I thought he was a decent man. He was a decent man. It's he's old. He's old with I like a I remember because every time when he's eating, every time, because after that I can remember the room is there, and then the tables here, and then he's sitting like that. Okay, that's why I don't feel comfortable, because I think he is not comfortable too. He keeps staring at me. That's why I have, and now when I saw him in the TV, I feel nervous, and then his face, it's like still staring at me, because he kept on staring at me, and then, are you okay? And then oh yes, I am okay. And then, like, a couple hours. Oof, focus. All right. And then what the fuck? All right, I think I'm back. Hell, I think I'm back, but I can't hear myself talking. All right. Jeez. All right, I think I'm back. What a mess. What an absolute mess. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm still alive. Let's see if I can hear myself on here. All right. Jeez. What a mess. Huh. That's interesting. It says Okay, there we go. Oh my God. This is horrible. This is bad today. Anytime I run these archive.org sites, it just kills my connection completely. It just destroys it. So that's what makes it hard to use these. All right. So she's basically saying he's eating, um, but he was staring at her. He was sitting down. She felt nervous because she saw him on the TV, but she didn't know it was him the first time because the original picture didn't look like him, which, of course, is the one with his eyes closed, I'm guessing. So, yeah, that didn't look like him, I guess. Let me zoom in on this. There we go. So that's all she's saying here. I don't have to reread it. It's something in my car. I need to get the bed sheets and everything in the cleaner and then everything. But he really staring at me. That's why I think I have the eyes, the face. Let's see. Okay, so until now, it's still in my mind. That's why when I go to work, Tuesday, when I enter the room, I see him still looking at me. Entered the room. What? That's an interesting statement. That's a very interesting statement. Um, they put her back in the room. They let her go in the room. When I go to work Tuesday, when I entered the room, I see him is still looking at me. I mean, I'm not trying to go conspiracy here, but this is interesting that they basically gave her a tour of the room, or did they make her clean it? That would be messed up. Um, if it makes you uncomfortable, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry you're going through that. Yeah, because the man, he looked at me. I'm not really scared, but because he's old man like sitting very far from me, but he keeps staring at me. The eyes are really focused on me when I come up to the room. So you just felt he was watching everything you did. Maybe, I'm not sure, because for me it's unusual. It's just an ordinary, cleaning the guest is there. So normally guests in the room. I get it. But one thing that I noticed about him, he keeps staring at me. It's embarrassing, really like eating that soup or something that, but the eyes keep on following me. I wonder if this chick's his type. Huh. I don't know. Did you just clean the room one day, or were there multiple days? Do you remember? Multiply days, whatever that means. Um, multiply days. Oh man, I got some on my pants. What the fuck? Let's see. I think that's it, sir. Just the one time. Mm-hmm. Okay, as far as I remember. So she got her days mixed up, that's for sure. Because if ever I clean it or I did a turn before that, I can't remember because I work swing. I work 3 to 62. But okay. And even when the incident happened, I didn't even know that. I cleaned the room. See that? Only when they start calling me by detective something that I cleaned the room like Wednesday, and then so the detectives knew she cleaned the room on Wednesday. They already knew who it was. And then I saw that the guests check in like Thursday. So she got trapped up on the old timeline. That's why she's all fucked up, because they lied about the original timeline. And she was probably questioning herself, trying to figure out what day it was in her head she worked that she could have cleaned that room. Good investigating, guys. I'm happy the guest check in. It's check in on Thursday. I'm up, so nothing when the incident happened. I'm really, and then when they calling me and they said, "Oh, did you so the," and they showed me that they told me that I cleaned the room. Did you notice anything unusual other than him staring, staring at me, keeping an eye and staring at you? Were there a lot of bags in the room? Do you remember any of that? Yeah, the one that I, now I remember. There's like more than five luggage, but they're not in the room. Yeah, but I don't know if they're still in the room because I didn't check the cabinets. But there's like the luggage are in the living room. Yeah, you can see them when you. I'm guessing them when you open the door. You can see the luggage. They're just in the living room. Okay, I don't think I have anything else. All right, so that's a little crazy. The reason that's crazy is she has her days mixed up. This is the second interview, and they're treating it like it's the first, at least according to the final report. This would have been the second interview with her. Something is out of whack as far as that goes. Let's see, I believe this is this the right one? Yeah, it's the right one. So yeah, let's see, where did they? So October 1st, D'Ingles and Downey conducted an audio recorded interview with Myrna Gamboa inside the Manila Bay. So that was not Tuesday. So because this happened on the first, Tuesday would have been, yeah, it's not Tuesday. So it was Wednesday when they shoved her back in that room. Yeah, it's weird. This whole thing is screwball. I'm guessing that's who they're talking to. Let's see, what are the initials on this thing? Oh, it doesn't have them. Yeah, I'm guessing she was by herself, so she doesn't say she had help. So, what the fuck? What are we reading here? Unless she is wrong and she was in one of the other days, and that's not the right statement I just read. I don't know. Let's see. Moving on. But yeah, the date does match up. The date right here, October 13th. Let me make sure real quick. Oh, of course, it fucking unloaded the page. So I can't even see it. That's, yeah, this archive site just pisses me off. I don't know why I even bother with it. Let's see. I'm going to kill that page. Oh, no, wait. Here it is. It's unloading my other one that I was going to read later, which I guess I'm not going to read now. No, unloaded that one too. Yeah, no more of that. I have to upload or download all these things. All right, so I don't know. That's interesting. That's mess. And it looks like I may be having internet issues again. Let's see here real quick. All right, so Antonio Hernandez, October 3rd, approximately 5:37. Detectives DeAngelis and Downing conducted an audio-recorded interview with Antonio Hernandez inside the Manly Bays. Below is a summary of the interview. Hernandez worked as a food server September 27th at approximately 5 o'clock when he received a room service ticket to deliver food to room 135. Okay, so this is the 135 one. Hernandez stated Paddock opened to door to the room. Yeah, okay, whatever, dude. Hernandez asked him, "How are you? How's your day going?" But Paddock did not answer him. What a dick. Leave him hanging like that. Hernandez walked into the room, past the bar, and asked Paddock, "Where do you want me to put your order?" He replied, "No, just leave it there. Leave it here." Paddock tipped him $10, and Hernandez left. Wow, big tipper, man. Gave him more money than he gave to the valet. Hernandez stated he did not see anything suspicious inside room 321-5, including bags, computers, etc. Hernandez stated the service ticket was for 2 people. However, Paddock was alone inside the room. All right. Not much there. We don't have a statement from him anywhere in this, as far as I know. John Holrich, guest room attendant. October 4th, approximately 12 o'clock. Detectives DeAngelis and Downing, again, man, same guys, conducted an audio-recorded interview with John Holrich inside the Manly Bay. Below is a summary of the interview. So one thing I'm interested about, DeAngelis and Downing did this. They did this here. And as far as this goes, let's see. Boa, DeAngelis and Downing on the 4th. What about the 13th? Hodson. So DeAngelis and Downing apparently don't like take very good notes because we don't have, or they like to erase their recordings because we don't have anything from them so far that I've seen here. So that's interesting. Where was I? John Holrich. Holrich stated September 29th he received a call to freshen room 32134 because the occupant stated he smelled something. Really? Huh. Upon going into the room, Holrich stated there was no one inside. While inside the room, Holrich put out air freshener. So they brought the Glade up there. He did not see any luggage or clothing in the room. And the adjoining door between rooms 32134 135 is closed. Holrich did not hear any noises from room 135, never saw or had any contact with Paddock. All right. So what smelled on 29th? What was stinking up that room? Possibly the food this guy had been holding on to for 2 days. Was it 2 days? I think it was 2 days, right? This guy fucking right here, I think, was the statement for that. Oh, man. Like lagging out again. So 2 days, man. So you had some food sitting in there for 2 days. So yeah, I guess it couldn't just like wash them out in the sink or something, man. What are you doing? Or just throw out the old food and keep the card? I mean, what are you doing? So it's Gerard Colleen. I believe we may have a statement from him or one of these Bell guys. But the way this works, I can't bring a statement up right now. On October 3rd, approximately 3:18, Detective DeAngelis conducted again. DeAngelis. So there probably isn't one. Let me see. Let's see if we got one here. Let's see. So security. guest room attendant. We got Gamboa. We got Curry. Let's see, Gerard Colleen. Nope, no statement from this guy. The only one we got is Jorge Morales. Looks like. All right, so of course, DeAngelis. Fuck this guy. I don't know what he does with his recorded interviews or what happens to these things once he gets back to the station with them. They get put onto this. October 3rd. So this is 3:18 in the afternoon. Take the audio recorded interview with Gerard Colleen inside the Mandalay Bay. Below summary of the interview. On September 26th at approximately 10:47, Colleen received a run ticket to deliver luggage. Colleen stated he took the luggage by cart by himself to a room 135. Upon arriving at the room, Colleen knocked, and the door was answered by a male Paddock. Was it, though? Colleen propped the door open with the doorstop and brought the luggage cart into the room. Did you, though? Colleen stated as he unloaded the luggage cart, Paddock helped him remove items, which was not unusual. Colleen stated there was for a guy with a bad back, it is unusual. Colleen stated there was luggage on the cart as well as some non-luggage items, possibly a box. While unloading, none of the items Colleen moved were particularly heavy. While in the room, Colleen only saw Paddock, and a brief conversation with him was not unusual. All right, so let's see. Do I have anything loaded up here? Yeah, I do actually. So let's see. So what day is this? This is the 26th we're looking for. Let's see. So we're going to that. Might as well share audio. All right. And of course, it's not going to load. Let's see if we can reload it. There we go.
It's now in terms watching a LeBron James interview in a restaurant, and at times chatting with hotel staff. But this picture of an ordinary gambler disguises a far more sinister intent. Through this previously unseen footage, we'll show how Paddock methodically planned his attack, and begin on Monday, September 25th. His room and eating at a sushi
not really all that
restaurant.
interested in 25th. What day is this? This looks like it's probably the 25th. It's hard to say. Let's see what they're saying.
The valet area, where a bellman loads the luggage cart with 5 Pacifica minivan to. Just before 5 p.m., he drives his Chrysler Pacifica minivan to the valet area, where a bellman loads the luggage cart
that's a 5 right there behind that too.
Paddock asks to stay with his luggage, so Paddock spends the next 4 hours in his where he lived. Paddock returns to Las Vegas, but he stops at the Ogden, a downtown condominium complex. This is interesting for a few reasons. Paddock was also renting rooms here for the entire week. He checked in the previous Friday when a music event called the Life is Beautiful Festival was being held in the surrounding streets. Internet records recovered by the police show that he searched for that festival's lineup and its expected attendance.
Kids in their 20s and shit.
This was similar to his research of the Mandalay
stick out like a sore thumb in that crowd,
which he would later attack.
This crowd, maybe not.
So the Ogden and the Life is Beautiful Festival have been used for planning.
I don't see Paddock
or may
in this
even
crowd,
have been a target.
Fist bumping.
Later Tuesday night, Paddock returns to the Mandalay, and a different bellman helps him to move 7 more suitcases to his suite.
We don't have timestamps, so yeah.
Again, he uses the service elevator.
I don't know which one that is, because Colleen, I think they have 2 guys. One guy hands them off to this guy.
He tips the
Oh, yeah.
bellman, who had
No,
no
that's the
way
guy
of
that
knowing
he got
these
in the
cases
elevator
were
with right
packed
there.
with guns
So it
and
looks
ammunition.
like if this is legit, which we don't have. What's going on here? Oh, I'm behind. So it looks like, as far as this goes, it looks like he went up the service elevator. So this guy's statement is complete bullshit. So we can't trust this dude. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to what we're dealing with here. And we're going to the fit report. All right. So Colleen says the unloaded luggage. Wait, actually, we're up here. Upon arriving at the room, Colleen knocked and the door was answered by a male panic. So Colleen doesn't remember who this person is. He doesn't remember this transaction. This guy is not a good witness to this. And they didn't do a second interview with him. They didn't bother with a second interview. They messed with Cruz, but they didn't mess with this guy. So that's something. Sushi bar employee. All right, so here's something interesting that drives me nuts. All right, so you got all the people so far that had any interaction with Paddock, any actual interaction with Paddock. Let's see. So what do we got so far? Other than, because Campos was the first one we were dealing with here. Daniel Cruz, DeAngelis, Downing. We don't have a statement. This is a guy that would have had some interaction with Paddock, possibly. I think he worked 2 different nights there, and only one of them is in question. So he probably had some interaction. Suzanne Curry, the room service attendant, DeAngelis, and of course, we don't have that actual statement. All we have is this. Myrna Gamboa, DeAngelis. Of course, we don't have that statement. And she would have had some interaction with Paddock. Tonio Hernandez, DeAngelis, Downing. Of course, we don't have a statement. So we can't see what they actually said. These are curated. DeAngelis, room service says, although this guy did not have any interaction. He said he didn't see Paddock. Colleen, DeAngelis. The only statement that I know of that we have is from Jorge Morales, who's the bellman. Of all these people who would have had some interaction with this guy, that's the only statement I see so far. Let's see, Manly Bay Hostman. Let's see. Yeah, and then we have one with the person that thinks they saw him in the noodle shop or something. We have the cleaner, I guess. We have the one that we just read. Yeah, and a couple of people that they basically say wasn't right. So yeah, we have very little as far as people who have actually run into this guy and seen this guy and talked to this guy. All we have is really 2 statements. That's a little strange. Let's see. So, did I finish this? Colleen stated as the unload luggage cart, Paddock helped him remove the items. Yeah, okay, whatever, dude. You're full of shit. While in the room, Colleen only saw Paddock, and a brief conversation with him was not unusual. What about the conversation in the elevator, buddy? All right. Sushi bar employee. Again, we don't have a statement from this guy. This guy interacted with a lot of people. And none of that we're ever going to see. Looks like. We'll see. On October 4th, at approximately 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Detectives DeAngelis and Downing, my favorite detectives, conducted an audio recorded interview with this guy. Below summary of the interview. On September 29th, approximately 1:30, Kyung was working the sushi bar when Paddock arrived at the restaurant. Kyung stated Paddock had sat at a table alone, ordered 2 rolls and a glass of water. No, he didn't. No, he sat at the bar, bro. Sat at the bar, man. Are we mixing up days here? Is that why we have 2 different days? Because I believe the LeBron James interview was on September 29th, and we see him sitting at the bar. So, man, this is fucked up. Kyung knows Paddock by face and name due to Paddock frequenting the sushi bar in the past. Kyung stated Paddock charged his bill to his room. Of course he did, and tipped her in cash. While at the restaurant, he did not talk to anyone or use his cell phone. He only sat at the table and watched TV. What? What the hell are you talking about? Man, I am so over witness statements. This is killing me. Let's see. So let's go back to this is just frustrating. Because I believe this was taken. I believe that right there was the 29th. I don't know.
Stairs. Just before 5 p.m., he
See
drives
if we can
upstairs.
get a view on that person behind the sushi
Just
bar.
before 5, spends 2 hours in the hotel, going to his room.
No, not really. I mean, honestly, the way the back is right there, that looks like a male to me, but who knows?
And eating at a sushi restaurant downstairs.
So, I believe we have this. We may not have in color. I don't know. But he's wearing a dark jersey, LeBron. And he's wearing a dark jersey here, which means it was an away game. And there's a dark background back here. These patterns are kind of, you can kind of tell what they are. I mean, when you see the actual interview. So, God, it pisses me off. Let's see. Let's see if I can look it up real quick. I don't know. I remember having to search for it last time, so I'm probably not going to find it here. There's one, but that's not it. I'm not a LeBron James fan at all, so it's kind of cringeworthy. Yeah, you know what? There's a ton of interviews with this clown, so this is gonna be a pain in the ass. This is probably not something I'm gonna be able to do right now. At the time, back in the day, a year ago, there was a lot less, but now, of course, LeBron James made himself a stupid celebrity. It's there's a lot more of him out there. And yeah, it's not easy to find him. I mean, it's easy to find interviews, but it's not easy to find specific interviews. let's see if we can find one for what is it? The 25th? Maybe it is 25th. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be wrong. Let's see, press conference. I mean, I'm seeing September 25th. And I'm not seeing a formal press conference, but on the 25th, what I do have, let's see, share audio. Let's see, LeBron James. They lost the game apparently. This is October 20. Oh, no, wait, I'm looking at September. That's why I messed up. Okay, so September 25th.
Beginning of our 4-hour coverage here on a Monday afternoon.
Yeah, don't really give a shit. Just show him. All right, so you see in this jersey background, September 25th, 2017. Let me see real quick here. So Cleveland Clinic, thecavs.com. Okay. So what do we got? It's possible. That's hard to say. It could be it. Let me see if I can find one from yeah, maybe from 25th. I may be wrong in that. Because let's see if we can find something from 29th. Oh, now YouTube doesn't want to. Let's see, September 29th, 2014. Oh, wow, maybe they didn't even play. Whoops. Yeah, maybe that was 25th. So I'm not seeing 29th here, man. The 25th showed up right away. Whoops. Yeah, not really seeing much. There's Media Day, so that would be the same one we just watched. All right, so I guess that's possible. I guess that could be the day of this scene right here. What we got up here. So that could be 25th. That looks like it's 25th. All right. Whatever. So we're all good on that. So yeah, I guess he ate there twice. So I guess this was 25th. So I guess we're legit as far as the him being there on the 25th. So that throws doubts into the noodle shop idea, I think, because I think that was 25th. I don't know. But I'll get to that eventually. So 25th, I think that's pretty good. I think that fits pretty well. 29th, I guess he sat down at one of these tables back here. All right. And I think with that, I'm going to end this. I mean, this has been a pain in the ass. This whole thing's been a nightmare and mess. So I'm going to leave that at that. And as always, stay safe out there. And have a good one.